Alright guys, Jisoo and Jeff back at it again. We're about to prove to all of you that the earth is flat. Jeff, do you believe the earth's flat?
I do not.
Well, you're about to learn some knowledge today.
Yeah.
Are you open-minded right now?
I am.
We'll start with some basic questions. The sky is
In a world where it feels
Blue.
like
Ra-
nothing is as it seems.
With clouds.
blue.
It's blue, of course. Oh, the sky's blue.
The sky is blue.
1 + 1 is
Two.
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 Wait. One,
The prophecy is true.
two.
2.
There's at least one truth we thought was indisputable.
And the earth is
Round.
Flat.
Wrong. 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
That's a D in school.
Are they at a convention? Yeah.
Yeah. No, these are just people off the street. These are the leading scientists of the world, Jeff.
My reality, my senses tell me that the earth is flat and stationary.
Obviously.
Or so I thought. But for the people attending the first Flat Earth International Conference here in Cary, North Carolina.
This was in 2017.
This is recent.
There are people 3 years ago still believe the earth is flat.
Bro, I remember Logan Paul. I think he went to this convention.
Did he really? But did he just make fun of it, or did he really believe it?
He pretended like he was a believer, and at the end he trolled them. They were
Somehow
very
that's like such a dick move, even to these people.
Their earth is indisputably not round.
Yeah, everybody here can agree on absolutely one thing, which is it is not a globe.
For centuries, a flat earth was accepted as certainty until science and sailboats said otherwise.
One of the rules of power is you never admit that there's someone bigger than yourself.
But in 2015, this guy, Mark Sargent, posted his flat earth clues.
Part of a series of clues that can help you get your head around both the design of the flat earth system we live in.
You're kind of the father of this movement. How would you
Don't do
You're
that.
the one who sort of started it all.
I did not invent flat earth. All I did was walk up to a door, point at it, say, you know what? I think it's really interesting.
I don't understand how Earth can be flat in their way of explaining it, because if they get an airplane, they can make a full circle.
Well,
How would
actually,
you-
I know because I like watching conspiracy theories and stuff. Or I mean, I can't say for Mark here,
So you're
Mark
a flat
Sargent.
Earth person.
I love watching conspiracy theories.
Jason believes the Earth
I
is
don't
flat.
believe the earth is flat. I think there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Alright.
What they say is airplane windows are fake and that the government is doing that to trick you. I feel like it always Jeff's going home.
Things on the other side of this and check it out for yourself.
So,
If flat earth is
a
a
horrible
university,
explanation.
FEA, then I would be the freshman recruiter.
People have traveled from around,
Good analogy.
actually, Mark would say across the flat
This is
world
just
to
embarrassing.
attend.
The first rule of Flat Club is you don't talk about Flat Club.
Kim Gurley came to the conference from Houston.
I haven't really come out all the way yet. I'm still a little in the closet.
That is something that you should stay all the way in the closet for. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be a flat earther?
I would agree.
If I told you when we first met, if I told you today that I believed in the flat earth, I feel like you would look at me differently.
I can't say yes only because I don't know enough information. I want to know their explanation. If you told me that the airplane was the reason, like their government is faking it, I would think that's ridiculous.
The North Pole's in the middle.
Blaney Inavali came from even farther.
I mixed with quite a lot of flat earthers in New Zealand.
You know Flat Earth,
came
I
all the way from
guarantee
New
it.
Zealand?
But you don't know who they are because they're afraid of talking about it.
1, 2, 3.
Like many modern movements,
That's what crazy
this
people
one
say.
has grown
Yeah.
in large part out
Kyrie
of the
Irving.
internet.
Oh my
with
God,
rappers
Kyrie
like
did
on
say it.
TV evangelizing to hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
No more living on a cartoon ball.
And YouTube channels like
Globe Busters.
encouraging skepticism about what you've been taught. For the serious students here at the conference,
This has got to a point now where it's becoming real.
it all comes down to proof.
When it comes to science, there's things you can test right now, right? Fire burns, water's wet, drop something, falls to the ground, that appears to be gravity. Those are things you can test, right?
But the curving horizon, the sloping sea level, the spin of the earth, unless you can see these phenomena with your own eyes, they may not be true.
So do you think these people believe in the moon landing?
They don't. But now I'm starting to question, right? What if they send somebody out to space?
Yeah.
right? And they're looking at the rocket ship, and the government is tricking the windows. And then they get into space, and they're in their spacesuits, and they got a mask and it's tricking.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, yo, like, why don't they just send one of these guys to space?
These people are not qualified to be astronauts. Like, I hold astronauts to a pretty high regard.
That's true.
I feel like if you sent one person to space and they said, okay, it is actually round,
They started not
all the
believing
other people would just not believe it.
That's right.
Because it's like we have photographs, we've had live streams,
Yeah.
and they just believe it's all fake.
A lot of people are going, this is
Crazy, right? But think about this. For the last 20, 25 generations, this is what we've told people.
Unlike what we've been told in school, some flat earthers imagine the Earth looks like a snow globe, round but not sphere. The North Pole is at the center of most flat Earth maps, with the ice of Antarctica holding everything in.
What?
So are you certain this is what the Earth looks like?
Pretty sure.
That's ridiculous.
Almost. I mean,
my
there
God.
are some details to be worked out, sure, but the basic concept is sound. Absolutely sound. And one thing again,
How does it
we
sound?
absolutely know for a fact, this ain't it.
So those iconic blue marble images seen from space, flat earthers denounce them as fakes.
You start seeing words like composite or animation or something that tells you this is not an
The crazy thing is that, like, these people look like very intelligent people. This guy looks like he knows what he's talking about.
He's got professor vibes.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to be open-minded, but it doesn't make sense. He doesn't know for sure, but he's still got to work out some of the details. The round Earth is already kind of finalized, you know?
Well, also, do you believe in NASA, which has poured billions of dollars into, what, over 100,000 employees at this point, is lying to everyone? Or do you think just a few people are just wrong? There's too many moving parts for an actual conspiracy like this to exist.
I agree. It's too big of a project to lie. None of these people are ex-NASA workers. None of these people are ex-astronauts. They're just people that have an opinion and a conspiracy.
actual photograph of the Earth.
Yes, question.
So if you think you have questions,
Feel free to line up and ask them while I'm reading the opening statement.
the flat earthers have many, many more.
This is what returns to Earth.
Which is why I thought someone who's actually seen the Earth from space might have some answers.
1 + 1 is?
2,
What color is the sky?
blue,
And the Earth is?
round.
Okay, thank God.
It's here, this model of it.
Professor Mike Massimino spent
He's looking at the camera the whole time like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what are these questions?
This is ridiculous.
more than 20 days in space and worked on the Hubble telescope.
That's fine.
So when you looked
That
at
is
the
really
planet,
All right, if you had a chance to go to space and work in the International Space Station, let's say you're gone for like a year.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Me, personally, I think it would be a cool concept maybe if I was younger. But at this point, the risk factor of dying...
I actually
is
don't
too
know
high.
that many people die nowadays.
I don't know, but I know that there is a ratio. And it's also very extensive training.
Someone's like, yo, I run the astronaut program. I'm inviting people. Jeff, I think you have what it takes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even research it. You wouldn't even consider it.
Man, to be honest, I probably wouldn't do it.
I
I'd
mean,
be like...
you could go where so few people have gone before.
I agree. I like making YouTube videos right now, so
You could make.
I'm in the
You
mindset.
could be the first astronaut
making
YouTuber.
YouTube.
It would just be the ultimate adventure.
Probably more
Plus,
adventurous than me. That's
there's like no greater bragging rights. Like anyone could say anything to you, and you can be like, "Yeah, well, I've been to space."
That's
Like
true.
there's just no arguing that.
That's true. That's true.
what did it look like?
It looks round, folks. It is round, my eyewitness account. And I looked at it as much as I could. It is round.
Okay, we're in the final countdown. How you doing over there?
He's played himself
Oh,
on
it's
The
a
Big
TV
Bang
show.
Theory, but
Oh.
some flat earthers actually believe astronauts are just actors, part of a huge conspiracy.
Wow.
going back
Oh
to
my
those
God,
very
that's bold.
First steps on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
You don't believe that they've gone to space?
No, not at all. The rockets go up, sure. There's nobody in them.
I hope you're ready to listen fast as I'm ready to speak fast.
Rob Skiba is
Yeah.
another one of the celebrity contrarians in the flat earth movement. His popular YouTube videos and podcasts
Oh,
take
120K subscriers,
Oh
Rob.
my God.
You guys are bigger than us.
How many likes for us to review Rob Skiba's videos?
Million.
I'm not goated like that.
Let's say 1,000.
All
Is
right.
that a good number?
I think we can agree in the middle here. 10 likes and we'll review Rob Skiba's video.
You made this far, hit that like button real quick.
from the Bible's book of Genesis.
There's no way you can get a spinning heliocentric globe out of anything in the Bible.
Are you just skeptical of everything?
I have become skeptical of everything, and I think rightfully so.
I'm Catholic. The Bible is a great piece of article, you know, very well thought, very well written. But I gotta say, when you're taking facts from the Bible, what's it called? A tough proof factor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's a lot of stuff where it's like in the Bible, there's a few things where it's just not a little questionable.
Yeah, a little questionable.
Yeah.
Also, too, he's saying that there's nothing that says the earth is round.
Yeah.
There's also nothing that says that earth is flat in the Bible. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
really doubt
you
that's in
can't-
the Bible.
Yeah, you can't use that.
And then I also think like the Bible was written when we had such a bad understanding of science and the world around us. Some of it really is just taking lessons from it, you know?
Yeah,
I think
for
that's
sure.
fair.
It's
to
a
say.
very good proverb. I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
oh, we're just
very
two guys
great
who don't know what the
life
we're talking about.
Teach a man how to fish. Don't give him a fish. That's all I remember.
So.
Pretty much everyone here, though, is kind of a conspiracy theorist.
I'd say that's a common trait, but I think there's a little bit of conspiracy theorists in all of us. I really do.
This is gonna be fun.
It's why many of them do their
got
own
YouTube?
experiments. Daryl Marble packed a level.
That's what
on
I'm
a
saying.
flight
These
to
people
test
are.
if the plane would.
Bro.
He literally brought a level. Oh my god.
That's actually pretty dope.
Jeff, what's one conspiracy theory you believe in?
I'm a big National Treasure fan.
Okay.
Have you ever watched the movie? I don't believe in anything that happens in the movie.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of conspiracy theories. There's a lot of Freemasonship. I'm interested in that. I don't believe in it.
Do you believe in the Illuminati?
Illuminati? I believe it exists. I don't know what it means. I know basically Illuminati is high class Freemasons, for what I heard.
I don't believe in necessarily the Illuminati, but I'm sure billionaires talk. But I think there's definitely a lot of influence. Like, money influences people, and if you can influence politicians, that does influence things. So,
100%.
so I wouldn't say like billionaires rule the world, but they definitely have. They have more power than you or me.
I would say
for sure.
billionaires definitely rule the world for sure.
To a flat Earth.
So there's going to be some science-y people who say that is a real Bobo experiment.
They have.
That's
Daryl
a
Marble.
little basic.
I know. It's
What a funny thing. His name is after a sphere.
Oh,
shape,
yeah.
Right?
so simple it'll go right over your head.
The credo for many of these believers: check it out for yourself.
Go out and test.
You just want them to ask the questions.
Why do you believe what you believe? And let you go from there.
Because it's widely accepted by the
Because I can tell you
scientific
something,
community.
and then you just look at me and say I'm crazy.
A lot of people watching this are going to be like, that man is crazy.
I'm sure they probably do. And I would say, well, they're crazy for not testing what they think.
He is no shame.
But in a
What do you mean
world
not testing? This is like, okay, not only is it the world has pretty much globally accepted that the world is round, there's a lot of science and data that proves it. And then most importantly, I've been on a plane. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic.
The only thing that I can say that you always have to test stuff is because, like, at one point in middle school and elementary school, you would always drink milk.
Yeah.
You know, the whole campaign of Got Milk and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now we know that it's very unhealthy for us. But we were
Yeah.
conditioned to believe
Well,
in
I think there are things
strengthened
like
bones.
when you look at, like, if you understand how gravity works and how the ozone layer and just understand certain things that make it so the world has to be round,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be today's video. Jeff, thank you so much for coming out. Go ahead and check out his channel down below. If you like the video, go ahead and like it. Comment down below what you believe and if you think the earth has any chance of it being flat. And go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed the video to see more of me, Jesu, and...
Trust me, you got reason to doubt everybody here but me. Said I'm taking off here, all they do is judge me. She told me I was childish.